everybody, and welcome to week 3 of the OWLS Magical Readathon. Hopefully this week will be a bit more successful, but I don't think so because this week is going to be a mess. Let's talk about why. First of all, let's talk about what I'm reading first. So I'm still reading Crooked Kingdom, but I think I'm going to try and finish this today. I have a little under 200 pages left, so I definitely could finish this today. So yeah, I would like to get this done today. I'm also still listening to the audiobook for City of Bones. I probably will end up switching over and reading it physically once I'm done with Crooked Kingdom, but I kind of wanted the audiobook for when I wanted to be reading something while I couldn't physically read, while I was also reading Crooked Kingdom. Did that make sense? But yeah, I'm not super far into this. I'm on chapter 5, page 56, so not that far into it, but I'm hoping to maybe make some progress during this next week with this. But today I'm really going to try and finish Crooked Kingdom because tomorrow, the 16th, is when the reading rush starts. Not only am I doing the OWLS Readathon this month, there is a mini stay-home reading rush happening, so I am going to participate because I do really like the reading rush and I think it's a really great idea. So I thought, why not? Why not participate in another readathon, because this one has been going so well for me. So for the 4 prompts for this reading rush, I managed to, maybe I didn't manage, you can let me know if I did, but I think I successfully made Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix count for all 4 of them. So we have read a book with house on the cover. Hogwarts. Hogwarts is on the cover. Harry says Hogwarts is his home. It houses people for a majority of the year. I say it counts. Then we have read a book in the same room the whole time. I read in my bedroom 99.9% of the time, so I don't think that will be any different for this. Read a book set somewhere you wish you could go. Hogwarts, obviously. And then read a book that will make you smile, and Harry Potter always makes me smile, so I definitely think that this could count for all 4. But I also did pick another book to read during this readathon because I really want to pick this book up, and I figured I could make it work for the reading rush as well, and that is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I figured I could use this for the prompt to read a book in the same room the whole time. There also is a building on the front, so like, is that a house? It could count. I think it's also set in Ireland, so it could be also for a place that I wish I could go because I would love to go to Ireland. So it definitely works for a few of the prompts as well as Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I've been really wanting to pick this up. I have this weird thing where I want to start getting into thrillers or mysteries, so I figured I could read this. This also could count for the OWLS, I think it's arithmetic. I keep getting them all confused, but I think that's the one to read a book outside of your favorite genre, and this is definitely outside of my favorite genre. My favorite genre is fantasy. This is a thriller, a mystery, very different from what I normally read, so that could count for that owl as well. So we love a multitasking queen. So we have lots of books, lots of plans, and it might all just not even work out because my only personality traits are reading, being a BTS stan, and being a Taylor Swift stan, and all of those things are happening this weekend. I can't remember what the actual event is called, but it is the charity event that Lady Gaga put together. Oh, I think it's the One World Together at Home online benefit concert, and Taylor Swift is going to be on it, so I have to watch it, and that's Saturday night. But not only is Taylor Swift doing that, BTS are doing like an online concert sort of situation. They're like showing past live performances, like past live DVD things. I don't know. I'm not really quite sure what's going on because I haven't really looked at the picture. I just saw that they were doing it. I was like, well, I'm watching it. So if I read anything this week, it would just be a miracle. So the reading rush for everyone else is taking place from the 16th through the 19th, but I think the only days I'm going to actually read for the reading rush is the 16th and the 19th. The 17th and 18th might just be a BTS and Taylor Swift filled day or days. Sorry in advance. So this vlog is probably going to end up being a mess, but when are they not? It should be interesting. Should be an interesting week. Hopefully I can at least finish a book this week. That's the goal. Just one. At least. That's all I want. But yeah, I think that that's it for the start of this vlog. Welcome to week 3 of the OWLS Readathon. I think I'm going to quickly edit the rest of my OWLS week 2 vlog so I can get that uploaded and ready to go for tomorrow. It's already up when you see this, but I want to get that up as soon as possible, so I think I'm going to do that for a little bit and then probably start reading Crooked Kingdom because I need to finish that. Ignore the unmade bed. I'm gonna fix that. Hello, everyone. It is now Thursday, and the reading rush has officially begun, as well as the owls still continuing. I think that I'm going to pick up the guest list first, even though it probably makes more sense for me to start Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I just really want to read this right now, so I think I'm going to start with this. So I'm going to make my bed and then start the guest list. Also, I finished Crooked Kingdom last night. I know, again, for the millionth time, it wasn't an Owls Readathon book, but I felt the need to talk about it because I've been reading it, and I'm sad about it. I ended up giving it 5 stars, but it hurt my feelings. I only cried a lot. But yeah, Crooked Kingdom, it was great. It hurt my feelings, but it was great. The constant action throughout the whole book was really, really great. The characters I love. There's certain characters I definitely like more so than other characters, but I really liked most of the characters, and it was so good. And I'm still emotional about it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start the guest list now. And like I said, this could also count for the arithmetic prompt, so I could still be doing an Owls Readathon prompt for this book, so I just struggled to come up with words. Okay, yeah, now I'm just saying things over and over again, so I'm gonna read this, and I'll check in with you guys soon. Cat's so weird. He's literally sleeping in the middle of my floor. Okay. Okay, hello. It is now Friday. Sam is staring at my coffee that's on the ground. You coming to say hello? No, you're just gonna lie here. Oh my god, this cat is so cute. We are on day 2 of the reading rush, day 17 of the Owls Readathon, and I realized like I need to actually start reading because I'm in the mindset of the Owls, but like the reading rush is only 3 days, so I need to get going. But with the guest list, I am up to page 52, and so I'm not super far into it, but I am liking it so far. I was saying on the Read with Friends live show, which, by the way, if you want to join and read with us and chat with us, I think they're happening on Jacqueline's channel every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so please join us. But during the live show last night, I was saying I read like the first 40 pages, so I kind of got to know all of the main characters that I think we're going to be following and be in their perspectives of, and I'm automatically suspicious of every single one of them. I don't trust anyone. I don't really read mysteries or thrillers ever. If you've watched any of my videos before, you probably know that. So I don't know, like, I'm just gonna be automatically suspicious of everybody. Like, I don't trust anyone. This is only a little bit over 300 pages, and it is a quick read because the chapters are really short, so I feel like I could finish this today. I also think that I could finish this today because I was Boo Boo the Fool. I am not good, clearly, with time. I don't know how to do time zones, basic math, the difference between PM and AM. I don't know. But basically I realized that I realized with the help of my very smart friend Franny, clearly she has a little bit more brain cells than I do, I realized that the BTS concert live stream thing that they're doing starts at 11 p.m. my time today. So it's starting way later tonight, so I have all day to read before that starts, so that is why I'm going to try and get the guest list done, and then potentially start Order of the Phoenix, because I feel like that's a doable goal. I definitely want to at least try and finish this today, but I definitely think that if I finish this, I could probably start this before 11 p.m. And like I was saying, I need to get in the mindset of the reading rush. Like, it's only 3 more days. Like, I need to get going. I need to start reading. I also need to take the Bookstagram challenge photo for the reading rush today. I did the one yesterday. I actually recorded myself taking it and editing the one that I posted yesterday. Follow me on Bookstagram, lisamariereads_. But yeah, I need to do the one for today. I think it's to take a picture of your favorite bookmark, which is going to be hard because I have a lot, but I think, let me go get the one that I think I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to do this Harry Potter one. It says, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Classic quote. And then it also has like the little Quidditch feet and a broom on the bottom. Don't know if you could see that, but I think this is probably one of my favorite bookmarks. I have a lot of like the magnetic Harry Potter ones as well, which I really love because I have a Remus Lupin one, so therefore I love it. I also have a Steve Harrington bookmark, which I think is the one that's in this book. I think it's the one I'm using. Yep. This one's pretty great too. I just love Steve Harrington, so therefore that's another fave. But I think that the Harry Potter one, if I like put it in the book and took a picture of it like sticking out the bottom of the book, that would be a cute picture. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Also, if you want to buy this for yourself or look at the other ones they have, I know that they have more than just Harry Potter ones. My cat left. How sad. I'll try to remember to link this down below if I can find it. So if you want to take a look at this one or the website, I will have that below. But yeah, I'm going to take that Bookstagram picture, edit it, post it, and then try and read and get the guest list done before BTS takes over. Okay, it is now Monday. The last time I vlogged was Friday. Let's get caught up. First of all, I found this Harry Potter Hogwarts sweater that's very cozy and warm and fuzzy, and I remembered I had this weekend, so I'm wearing it because now is the perfect time to wear it. So I think the last time I vlogged was Friday. So on Friday, I ended up finishing The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I ended up giving this 5 stars. I was so shocked through this book. I think I vlogged some of my reactions, so you will see my reactions to like the last like 10 or so pages of this book. You will have seen my shocked reactions. There were a couple of things that I predicted and I was correct, but not many things, just a couple of things. All of the characters in here though have their own secrets and things that they're hiding, and the things that I guessed were pretty early on and were explained sort of early on, and then all of these secrets end up having so many like layers to them that I didn't guess the whole thing. I just guessed like the very beginning of it. I don't know if it's just because, like I said before, that I don't really read these types of books. I don't read thrillers or mysteries, that I was so surprised, but I genuinely didn't see a lot of it coming. There were things that I was like, they wouldn't just mention this just to mention it. Like, there has to be a reason that this is being mentioned. And then it would get brought back up and I would still be surprised. So it's like, my brain is just not good at these. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. So I definitely would recommend checking it out. I don't think it's out yet. I think it comes out sometime in May. But if you are intrigued by this, I definitely would recommend. Also on Friday, I said something about starting Order of the Phoenix once I finished the guest list. That didn't happen. After I finished the guest list, I was just so shocked by the ending that I was like sitting there thinking about the book ending for like 20 minutes. And then I ended up just getting ready for bed. And then the BTS live stream thing started, so I didn't read. So that night, the BTS thing started at 11. I ended up staying up till 2:30 a.m., fell asleep, woke up at 8 a.m., and then watched the rest of it until it ended at like 10:30. And then silly old me thought I was gonna read the whole day because I had plenty of time to read before the next BTS live show started, before Taylor Swift is gonna be on the One World at Home thing. I think that's what it was called. So I did end up picking up Order of the Phoenix. But I read, you know, a whole impressive 12 pages Saturday. And that's it. So I read 12 pages on Saturday. That was it. That's not even the first chapter. That's like, I didn't even complete the first chapter. So clearly I was not in the reading mood. There was a live stream of the One World at Home thing. It was happening from 2 to 8, and then the part on TV was 8 to 10, and that was when Taylor Swift was on. But me and my mom ended up watching the whole live stream before that anyway because we had nothing else to do. I should have been reading. I should have maybe napped to prepare for the next BTS thing, but I didn't. I just didn't do anything. So after watching Taylor Swift on the One World at Home thing, which was so good, by the way. She sang Soon You'll Get Better, and it was quite emotional. I wasn't expecting her to sing that. She said that she didn't know if she'd ever be able to perform that song live because it's such an emotional and personal song, but she sang it for that, and it was so good. But yeah, after that, I started watching the BTS thing again. It started at 11 p.m., fell asleep around the same time as the night before. It was around like 2:30, 2:45 a.m. But then this is when things change. I woke up a little before 6 a.m. and then watched the rest of the thing, when it ended at 11. I got 3 hours of sleep because of BTS. It's fine. So yeah, after getting 3 hours of sleep and watching BTS for a long time, I ended up just laying in bed all day Sunday. I just kind of watched YouTube and relaxed. And I tried to nap, but I literally napped like on and off for an hour, and then that was it. Like, that's all I did. I was so tired yesterday. I did read a little bit more. I got up to page 23. So I was on page 12, and then yesterday got up to 23. I tried. But I spent most of yesterday just being tired and crying over BTS. I literally was crying on and off all day yesterday because I was so emotional over BTS. I think half of it was because I just spent so much time watching them, and also because I was exhausted. But any mention of them, I just kept crying. So it was a day yesterday. So to summarize, the reading rush did not go, well, it didn't go that badly because I think the guest list could technically count for like 3 of the 4 prompts. The only one that it wouldn't really count for is the one that makes you smile because people are getting murdered. I wasn't really smiling. Even though I enjoyed the book, I wouldn't say it made me smile. So I'd still say I completed 3 of the 4 reading challenges. I also did 3 of the 4 photo challenges. I didn't do the one yesterday because, again, I was tired and emotional. But sadly, I didn't get through this one and didn't complete every challenge and everything that they were doing. But I still enjoyed my time. I still enjoyed this weekend, even if I wasn't reading that much. Watching the BTS thing was a really fun experience. It was really fun, and I'm still emotional about it. So yeah, it was quite the weekend, but now we got to get back into OWLS Readathon mindset. We have a week and a half left of the OWLS Readathon-ish, and I think I kind of have a bit of a plan. I think I'm going to put Order of the Phoenix on hold for right now. I'm going to just put that down for now and pick up City of Bones. My Scribd subscription, like my free trial for Scribd, ended up running out last week. I think it was like the 18th that it ran out. So I can no longer listen to the audiobook, so I'm going to switch over to reading it physically. I'm still only on page 56. I haven't read any more of this since the last time I updated you guys on this, but I think I'm going to switch over to reading this, finish this, and then go back to Order of the Phoenix. We're also planning on reading City of Ashes, which is the second book in the series this month, but luckily Libby has the City of Ashes audiobook. So my plan is to, once I finish City of Bones, read this physically and then listen to the audiobook for City of Ashes. And hopefully that lets me finish all 3 of these books before the month ends. That is my plan. I'm going to continue working on City of Bones today. Hopefully I'm feeling a lot more energized today. I slept for like, I realized I slept so much last night. I fell asleep at like 11:30 and then woke up at like, it was like between 9:30 and 10. So I'm well rested. We're back in action. So I'm gonna read City of Bones today, and I also did count the guest list towards my OWLS. I ended up putting it as arithmancy, which is, I think, the prompt to read something outside of your favorite genre. This isn't fantasy, so that counts. So I technically have 2 owls left to complete with these 2 books. So I think I can do this in a week and a half. All of the books that I'm planning on reading, including City of Ashes, obviously they're all rereads for me. So I think because they are rereads, they will go quickly. I'm hoping. So yeah, that is my update for now. Sorry that this weekend and the reading rush kind of was a flop for me reading wise, but I still had a great weekend and I enjoyed watching the BTS live stream, so that's really all that matters. I also gave a warning that this was going to be an interesting and messy week. I don't think anyone is surprised that BTS completely distracted me from everything else going on. So yeah, now I'm just babbling about how much I love BTS, so that means it's time for me to go. I'm going to start reading, hopefully, and pray that I can get through these next 3 books in a week and a half. We'll see. Okay, we have made it through yet another week of the OWLS Readathon, and I just wanted to wrap up everything that I read this past week. So the first book that I ended up finishing was The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I gave this 5 stars, and I apologize for not mentioning this earlier, but trigger warnings for self-harm and suicide, that's definitely something that I wanted to mention. I want to start getting better at mentioning any possible trigger warnings in books. Hopefully I can start remembering to do that, but definitely those 2 things in this. But I really enjoyed this. I couldn't put it down. I definitely would love some more thriller mystery recommendations if you have any. Even if they're the most popular mysteries or thrillers, I may not know about them, or I may just need that recommendation. So please feel free to recommend some down below. Hi, Editing Lisa popping in. I also finished Crooked Kingdom this week. I forgot to mention it because it was so long ago that happened, but I also finished Crooked Kingdom, gave it 5 stars. It was great. It made me cry. Okay, that's all. Next, I didn't come close to finishing this book, but I read a little bit of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I still haven't read anything else since the last time I talked to you guys. I'm still on page 22 or 23. This will probably be a week 4 read for me, but yeah, I started it and that's it. And then the last book that I have to update on is City of Bones, and I've actually done a decent amount of reading with this. I'm up to chapter 22, page 403. I have like a little over 80 pages. Math is hard. I have like 80 pages left basically. So I probably will be finishing this today, but you will see in my week 4 vlog if I do. So I'll probably talk more about this book when I finish it in my week 4 vlog, but I'm actually surprised with how much I am enjoying this reread. I don't love the Mortal Instruments series, like the main first series. It's not my favorite out of Cassandra Clare's books, but I'm still having a good time reading this. So I'm excited to continue to read this and reread the rest of the series. So yeah, those are the books that I read, completed, started during this past week. I did end up completing an OWL with The Guest List. I think it was Arithmecy that I completed, so I just have 2 more OWLs to complete with City of Bones and Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, so I think I can do it. But I think that is going to complete my OWLS week 3 vlog as well as my reading rush vlog, even though the reading rush was kind of a fail. Just blame BTS, it's their fault. But that, I think, is going to complete this vlog. So please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you don't miss my week 4 final OWLS Readathon vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.